There we go, that works. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna take the bonnet here. Over play with fire. Angel Fire Ignition, huh? We're gonna pass that one up and just take Liberator, I think. Reckless MTG, think of the 5 months of Prime. I have the D2 overlay active? I don't think so. Liberator. Ooh, what is this? Third pick Organ Hoarder, Covetous Castaway, Sighting, Alchemist. Castaways is great. You know what? Our mono red would actually be insane right now. Or rather, our red deck. Play with fire into Ignition, into Alchemist, into Slash. Not that what I have is bad, but red deck would have been nuts. Geistwave or Jack-o'-lantern? I don't mind myself a Jack, but I'll take the bouncy here first. Wolf or Rejuve? Fushi with the 76 months. Hello, hello. Ooh, nice. Pretty good choices here for us. I do like the bait, but overloading on sifters is never terrible. Terrible at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're not really locked into green, I guess. It would be kind of awkward to start taking red cards, but... Is it a day of the week? Guess it's blue-green nummy time. Nice revenge wheel there. Yeah, definitely might not be playing green. Guess we could be blue-white still too. Alright, let's go, baby. Time to farm, maybe? Another sifter. Alright, let's farm. Okay, good. Good morning, good morning. Another Bonnie. Nice. Locked in. Groundyard, Amalgam. I don't have that much graveyard synergy yet, but it's probably going to be my play over the guide. Red would have had so many good commons. And uncommons for that matter. Color's just thick. Temhoareji, thank you for that 3 months of Prime. It's going. Just another Monday. Standard? I've not touched it. I have not even considered it. Do I wish it were Sunday? Well, that is my fun day. Or so I'm told. Wow, there it is. Pick 8. Papa bless. Game on. Nice. Wield the Sifty. This is the only life I know. Denick. Boo. That we're splashing for? What am I taking otherwise? Another Sentry? Meh. This deck still needs some help here. Yeah, I believe it's probably worth the splash for Denick. I'll take it. I don't know if I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Slogurk. I need more ways to mill, though. We have 2 Gazes, 2 Bonnets, 2 Sifter. Well, Sifter doesn't count. I guess it's from anywhere. Ah, never mind. Anyway. Hey, yes. Yes, Kenji, yes! The ants go marching. We are definitely getting the help I need. I'm gonna take the punch here. Or, I guess it's a fight. I'm gonna take the fight here since I'm a little bit low on removal. Otherwise I would take Consider. Okay, another Angler, another Sifter, and a Flip. All pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with the Angler and then maybe wheel the Sifter like we did last time. Another punch. Or fight, whatever. Or Consider number 1. I mean, I guess my creatures that I'm fighting with aren't very big. Not to Consider this time. Jeez, that's 2 Devoted Graph Keepers in this pack, though. I don't think I need to be holding, or want to be holding up Flip the Switch in blue-green. Bolt or Nebelgast? Yeah, I'll just take the creature. I'm trying to wheel that last Sifter. Oh, that's good. And wheeling all the Flip the Switches too. I mean, maybe I end up playing that. Hey, we did. Alright, probably don't need to Consider then. Don't need the Geist Wave, most likely. Let's see, we're at 17 creatures right now. Can probably cut the Sentry then. Benjamin the Monarch with the 43-month sub. Hello, friendo. Prime. The thing about tapping at the window is I would rather just have the better ways to mill. So Farmer, Hoarder, that type of thing. I think those are the lowest priority of the mill cards. Sadly, I only got 1 Farmer, but... Wait, I don't... What are we talking about here? No need to dude or emote, it's great here. What? Oh, I don't... Man, anytime somebody's having a conversation, and streamer jumps in randomly, streamer looks like a dodo. Streamer's like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? What am I doing? What is love? What is life? Streamer assumes you're talking to them, but you're not talking to them. So I just look like a crazy madman. Who are you, and why are you in my house? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, and I live here. Alright, do I want to go 16 or 17 land? I think 17's fine. We can always loot them away. I've always been running the Otherworldly Gazes in the self-mill decks. You can't just throw this into a random blue deck, though, and have it work. Like, look at our deck. We have two Bonnets, 3 Anglers, the Blessing, the Gale Drifter, the Rise of the Ants. You have to have enough reasons. So let's just let's increase our best of one win rate, shall we? Let's try to take advantage of the best of one. Let's just win. I think I want to go Slogurk first before doing any of these other mill cards. Oh. He's so shady. Alright. I'm gonna put a stop on my upkeep. Hope that they don't kill Slogurk. And then I get to Otherworldly Gaze, set up, maybe put a land in the graveyard. Give Slogurk a counter. Then Farmer. No! We didn't even have a land in our graveyard to return? Oh my god. I think we just put the Sifter in the graveyard, draw the Bonnet, play the Bonnet. Oh! I messed that up. Clearly. Whoops. Guess I'm playing the Farmer. Excuse me. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is more mana efficient anyways. And it guarantees that I have my hauler next turn, but kind of did want that last Bonnet. yeah. Best of one win rate is low because I forgot how the cards work, and then games 2 and 3 I remember. Wow, man, stop it. I think they said removal is cheating. Alright, looking pretty good for us. Okay, you need to calm down. Slow your roll. Give me that pip. You can never fully hide a card. Looks like there always is just a slight, tiny sliver of the card being revealed. A little bit. Can't hide the Farmer. OP, where you at? Mulliganos. Hello? GZ's birds. Zico, you said that last time. Fine, I'll still ditch. I'll still ditch the angler, but this is a lot of land already. Holy sweet Jesus. And before I don't mill a land with farmer. We milled 2 more land? My god. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, wow! Help! Better draw ants, that's all I gotta say. Oh sure, main phase so that my hauler doesn't transform. That's a good draw. Whoa! That's concerning. Are they gonna wrath me? Got the burn down. They needed a second red if it was burned down. They could have the vanquish or whatever it's called. It's like black is the splash, so probably like infernal grasps or whatever. Maybe not Olivia, the other one. What? That is a surprise. I guess they're just straight up 3-color or something. Not sure why they jumped. There we go. So, my guess is they have the +3/+1 trick. Wait, no, I'm just confused. Because they weren't even holding priority. They could have meat hook for 5 now? I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. They stumbled on some lands for... I guess it was... No, it was just 1 turn they missed a land. Hey! The double Bonnie. I think I need to make it, like, brighter to get rid of it. No. I mean, you can't really tell when the game's being played, but... We're gonna lose to Angel Fire, aren't we? Rude. What a slog, am I right? God damn it! Cast it twice, insta-die twice. They already knew about that forest. Oh, island, rather. Canadian. Ooh. Alright, so they're gonna go ahead and just Sacred Fire this turn. Kill my Liberator would be my guess. How aggro do we go? I think I'm gonna wait a turn. Let's smash, baby! Scuts and scuts. That just allows you to race so easily, too. Whoa, they just took it all on the chin! It's a sturdy chin. Alright. Yeah, this set surprisingly has more board wipes than most. Turn 1 Bonnie. Sand looks good. Sand looks like pre-con deck. I need to move my character. I mean, my character. Do I need to move the webcam over to it so you can see the cards better? My character. Yeah, of course Slowgark's gonna die. It's died every single time I've cast it. Value. Oh, it didn't die, chat! Oh man, milling lands is GG. I think I'm just gonna hold up the flip this turn. So the slightly awkward thing about doing the flyer out of the graveyard is it makes the bonnet take a little bit longer, but I think that's okay. So let's let the mill resolve. I guess if I'd done it the other way around, I would have been able to potentially flip my doo-doo immediately. Yeah, that was actually a mistake. Did it wrong again. So they can sack this turn, so I can put it here. Tap, tap, 3, 8, 9. Yeah, let's tap the Awakener, keep the pressure on. I'm actually really surprised they didn't block Slowgurk with a Liberator and then sack it to Awakener. Oh, this tramples too! Haha! Haha! Trample. By the way. Oh, Jesus. Remember, that's each combat. But the good news is, as both my creatures are 5/5, well, now bigger for Slowgurk, but it's a chump and a bounce, so we force the action. Yep, throw the Liberator on the Hulk, then sack it to their Awakener. Whoever remembers about this ability. Remove 3/1/1 counters, return it to its hand. I'm like, why is this highlighted? It has more words on it. Trample? Who'd have known? Your match. Green black mill, okay. Let's just get the Liberator online for now, I guess. If they somehow don't cast anything, it'll just flip. Oh boy. That's a problem. So what I can do next turn is Blessing into Duel. Let's go ahead and discard the Angler here so that we have two 2-power creatures in case they decide to kill off my Liberator this turn. Four. Alright, so we get to go here, 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 here. Tal Armor? Yeah, I traded for it. Hello? A cheater? We have a cheater playing? I would like you all to witness the cheats that my opponents just went through. Alright. I don't have 5 cards in my graveyard, so I want to cast it while it's still tapped. Hopefully we just gotta go double flyer next turn. That's the ideal. Pretty good too. Yeah, double flyer next turn would still be great. Oh, do they have another recursion? They have another crawl, and they're gonna make it an 8/7? They do. Alright. I mean, the second augur doesn't really do much, so that's fine. Yeah, I think ants are a little bit worse here than flyers. Having another blessing would be so good in this deck. Chunk! They're just gonna flashback sightings, my guess. Ants, 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 ants. Ants so good! Hey, Conky Donk, thank you for the 21-month subbing. Hello, friendo. I tried to do one of the cubes this morning, but it took too long to fire, so I just decided to boot up Arena. I asked yesterday, but I don't think any responded. If anybody's tried out the MTGO cube, how is it? It's the like alpha core set something something. Yeah. Caleb was playing it, but it didn't seem very interesting. Yeah, I believe it, if it's just all core cards. That is a card. What am I missing? They just wasted mana, right? That didn't make any sense. Lulu, thank you for the 99-month sub! Holy crap. Jesus, that's a long time. I'm gonna give Fluluun VIP for that too. Actually, we had Zico hit 100 first a couple days ago. Who hit 100 before? Somebody hit 100 right after him. And I still have to decide what to give away, but all the 100-monthers, I'm gonna send something, a little like gift package, thank you package. Ooh. I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand. We have too many dead draws, and 4 islands is just not good enough right now. Excuse me. Is that Scrybug in action? What did I just bottom? Main phase. Main phase, Griffity. Easy double spell here. Oh, what was the prediction? $7-0 from here, and where was here? Betting on a 7-0 can never be correct. Oh, okay, so I guess if I was sure. Even still. I think that's a snap double block. That's nothing but value for me, right? Puts 2 creature cards in the graveyard, gives me access to some flyers, gonna flip my bonnet. I'm not gonna be greedy. That card doesn't matter, but wait. I guess I'm just gonna lock the flyer down. I think the biggest concern right now is them having the ritual pump spell. Especially if they get Coven. Well, there's the Coven. Remember, if you discarded another spirit, it also gets a counter, so... If I discard this Shipwreck Sifter, for example... We jamming? Oh man, I even have the same sweater on right now. Oh no! Oh wait, yeah, they do have Coven. I don't think I have any reason to keep this 2/2. It's less likely to get in later, so I think that makes sense. I'm gonna just take the hit for 4. Our bulk is gonna get bigger, plus we have the ants with 1 more land, so... It's also not bad. We'll just pass here. Armor was good. Build some value. They didn't block. No, you didn't miss anything. God, this boy be chonky now. Look at that Hulk. Kurtar Lee, thank you for the 9-month sub. We do want to play at our lands, right? Get the 8 mana spell. Uh-oh. Believers. Believers and non-believers both quaking in their boots. Lost the die roll. I think this is a keep. One land unlocks this hand. There it is. It's nice, we're gonna be able to revenge the Awakener later on. Just slamming the slog. Let's go. It's sloggerin' time. Oh? That's a surprise. Huh, well now I almost want to just hold up and flip the switch and my, revenge. I think I'm going to. You're up. Could have also dueled it, but then I'm wasting some mana. I guess I could have probably figured they were going to sack end of turn and then just gone bait hook and then fight when they did flip. No, my bait! Rude. Milling a land here would be really, really good. Nice. Draw two. What's up, Seductive Turtle? You're the 18 months of Prime. No! My slog is in the cemetery. Oof. Got him. I mean, they're playing their, demon or zombie next turn, so they're gonna eat my angler, but that's okay, I think. They only actually have 2 blockers right now, so we could actually win this next turn. I guess not maybe not with 1 blue source, but he's huge! Freaking 8/8! Get to bring him back and a bunch of lands next turn. So much value. This is probably trying to enable the Bat Whisperer, would be my guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and trade. Maybe, well, I mean, they could still have Bat Whisperer, but That is a lot of ping damage. What do I want to find what? Blessing? It's technically right to keep that. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. On it. Could have made a 2-3 by discarding, but I want to get Slogurk bigger. Should be okay here. Yeah. Hey. Hey, baby. Found it. Dees. Believers rise. Believers rise up in harmony. Believe.